there, Jessie. I've just done your reading for you. Thank you very much. Very nice to dip into this energy of who you're to become and how it's all going to pan out. So, as always, I go in with the very first question just to see you, your energy as it is right now, and how can you change to be more satisfied with your business? That question seems to sort of open everything up for me to understand. So the beginning bit is where you are now, and I got absolutely nothing at all. Nothing came through, so I kept asking the question. I just got that you're very distracted and absolutely not connected at all into the life force energy. This could be because you're just occupied, busy, distracted, but you know how to do it and it's not being done. For some reason it is not a priority for you, so that needs to get back to being a priority. I found myself as I was doing the reading just like this. You know, for me, which was just a sign, get back into the flow of the life force energy, and I was just not able to move for really quite some time. So it was just allowing that to flow all the way through you, for you to have a devotion time to allow that to happen. Yeah, not tethered. So not tethered to what you need to be doing so that you can receive. Right. Okay, so it's just not getting through. Something that you're needing and the information that you are, who you are, what you do is just not getting through to you. It's kind of on a different level, a different frequency to where you've been playing with this before. So what you've been doing in the past is not exactly going to work anymore. It's just life's moved on. So let me just see if I can explain that. Every single book that has ever been written about spirituality is almost out of date, because the energy just keeps moving, it just keeps growing, it just keeps getting faster, it just keeps moving. And that's why so many people are being able to reach the dragons and being able to reach, fairies and elves and all those kind of mystical creatures that we see from the corner of our eye or from our inner vision, because the energy is moving. So we need to do different things to enable us to be able to keep up with that. I'm being shown a computer, so like computers just keep progressing and keep improving and getting faster. So it's almost like that. So if we are in our spiritual being, I've never said it like this before, if you are in our spiritual being, it's just knowing that we need to keep up with all of that. And the reason that we are so sensitive is that we're being shown we need to be even more sensitive, and then that becomes our superpower. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help them understand all of what comes through. Yeah, never said it like that before, but it's ringing so true. So hopefully that resonates with you as well. So you've done things in the past, maybe you're trying to do things the same, it just doesn't work. When you're running a spiritual business, you can't keep doing things in the same way. It's always new, it's always fresh, it's always being updated, there's always more information to come through. So we always need to be diving in, we always need to be going back into the flow of things. So you're being asked to do things differently, more profoundly, deeper, crazy, wilder. But okay, so then I really wasn't able to get anything else for you, so I jumped into the second question and I went back up into this one. So just bear with me, it'll all become crystal clear. So what does the business want to tell you? And what I'm feeling is the business is really wispy and it's very unsettled, and it's not settled into form yet. Something new's to come. Okay, so this is interesting, going back to what I just said. It's not learned, but it is channeled. So I was asking, so where are you in 6 months' time? And I got, it all depends on if you start doing things in a different way, if you prepare yourself to receive what's going to be coming through. And then I asked, what does it look like in a year's time? And that was very, very different. And what I got here was prepare yourself to receive the guidance of what's called to you, what you are here to do. you're not focused, and I feel frustrated as your business. I feel cluttered and that I'm not valued, I'm not believed in. There's no connection and there's no communication with it. Then, back up to the original question, how can you change? Now it feels solid, it's arrived. You know what you do and you absolutely love it. It's out of this world. You are honoured, you are humbled to create like this. It's way bigger than you, and you are of service to this higher purpose in the evolution of the population. And I absolutely get that. I absolutely love it, because this is exactly how the dragons came through to me. Wasn't expecting them to come through, wasn't certainly expecting the quality and the depth of the messages of how the new human is to operate as the soul. So this is everything that I do. Back down into what does your business want to say to you. Stand in your power. Know how powerful you are. And remember this. Remember this reading. Remember this. Dive into who you are. Can't read my own writing. Okay, not to be ignored. No, that's why I can't read it, because it's not my word. Not to be trivialised. Not to be trivialised. That's not a word that I used. Or not to be trifled with or trivialised. It's not to be made small and like petty. Especially if we're in, what I'm being shown is not, especially if we're in situations where people don't really get what we do. Like, oh God, dragons, really? Soul, really? What are you talking about? You know, I live in a house with 4 teenage boys, and my partner, you know, he's very hands-on, he's very, you know, DIY, and he's like, seriously? I'm like, yeah, every single time you can't undo a screw, I talk to the screw for you, and it comes out, doesn't it? Every time we're looking for a solution, we come up with a solution, but they don't get it on the level that we get it. Now, I've been asked to ask you specific questions, so, are you ready? What does it mean to you to land in your business and see it touch others fully, deeply, madly, wildly? So that's the question for you. Second question, who are you not to do this? So there's a part in this about your true value, standing in your power. And this can be, you know, where we often trivialise things and we don't decide that we're going to do it. We're like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, or I'll go in on my own, but I won't be shown anything new, and I won't listen to anyone else. But there's huge amounts. So what I got here was you will need extraordinary guidance to navigate yourself through this shift. And if I can say the amount of stuff that I had to let go of, send back up to the universe, learn new ways to do things, I wish I'd had someone that could have guided me through that, because it was really messy and I got myself into some mess. So, you know, you will need extraordinary guidance to be able to sort of see you become all of who you're going to be here to become. Even though it's felt really much more solid in a year's time, you're working your way there. And what I'm being told again now is really prepare yourself to receive what's coming. So get ready. And the last question was, are you ready to play at this level? Congratulations for winning this, and if anybody else is looking at this, wanting a reading, then this is just a general snapshot. 2 questions allow me to get all this information for you. Imagine if we could forecast and we could find out all sorts of different things for you as well. I'm going to have to put this on YouTube and then link you to this, because I can't download anything in Facebook at the moment because it's too big. Speak to you soon. Lots of love, and please feed back to me. I really want to know what questions you have. Get on a call with me so that we can iron out any of these last little bits. Bye.